Hey friends, how you doing? This is Nestor, and I wanted to tell you about work ethic and how what I think about that. About I believe that work ethic is basically being able to have the ability to do what you need to do when it comes to when you comes to your business. Especially providing for your family or providing for for yourself if you're not married or your children. But some people have a degree of work ethic, and I believe that some of the people who have the most strongest work ethics are movie stars, sports people, doctors. I mean, those people have to put massive amounts of hours into what they do. You always hear these inspiring stories from people where they worked hours upon hours. And I'm always thinking, could I do that? Do I have that strong enough work ethic? And I did find out that I do when I had my restaurant. Right, I bought my restaurant, and I didn't know that there was a recession coming, and it hit us, and we struggled to keep it afloat. I mean, we were making a little bit of profit, but but it was hard because I had to be working basically every day, 7 days a week. Basically from morning to sometimes I had to close during the whole day, and did not have weekends off, no vacations, and nothing for a long time, for a long time. That's when I totally found out that I had work ethic. Because I was doing what I had to do. I was doing what I had to do for my family, what I had to do to keep that restaurant afloat. I mean, at that time, my wife was working, but at the time that I was bringing in the income as well. So, and it's nice now that once I sold that restaurant, and to know that that I am willing to do that. It's good to know that when things get tough, I can get tough too. So it's pretty refreshing. But the video that I put on my blog is Will Smith talking about that work ethic. And I always hear these movie stars saying how when everybody was off, they were still they kept working. When it was nighttime, they were working. When it was morning, they were working. Work. And that's basically how I was. If you ever owned especially a restaurant, you know that there's always things that come up. When I used to get off of work, that doesn't mean that I was off. I still have to basically go through the whole bills, pay bills, making sure that the bank statements were correct, financial statements, checking up on the employees, making sure that everything's correct, and then getting those calls where, hey, something broke and I have to do this and I have to do that. So you have to have a strong work ethic if you want to be in business by yourself. The good thing about what I found out once I sold the restaurant and I started doing online marketing is that it's not as hard. I mean, it's not as difficult, especially when you have a history like that, and when you have worked so hard, you find out that online marketing is not that difficult. It's just a little time consuming at the beginning because you have to put in those hours, to build up your business. But like in every business, that's what it takes. But it's not nearly as many hours as it takes in any other business. So I do encourage you to check out the blog and look at that video and ask yourself also, do I have that work ethic? Do I have that strong enough work ethic? Because that strong enough work ethic is what's gonna get you results. So thank you for listening. It's been fun, and this is Nestor signing off. Thank you.